Good morning, everyone. So this is Thursday morning. It's 11:06. I have decided to join Justin and James's GMR ride, and they are starting in a different place than I usually start at. This is not my usual place, but it's not my ride. So I was originally I told them I'll just see you guys at the lodge, or whatever. And I was gonna just do my usual thing, but then I was like, I'll join their ride. It's just further for me, but that's fine. So right now James is the only one here, and he's getting suited up. He says that Justin is late because he thought that he was only meeting James here, and James is always late. So anyways, it's totally fine. No rush today. I do have a live stream to do tonight with Charles. So that'll be interesting. I got to get back in time. I have a lot of thoughts, so I figured I'll do this ride and talk about my thoughts. Got some thoughts about the Clarkpads EWorks pedals. So I've been riding with those a lot, and I definitely have some new thoughts about those. And I don't know, maybe we'll talk about the EX30 dips, like Roger had on our last Sunday of the month ride. And the weird beeps. Oh, God, am I going to remember what I want to talk about? Because I can't even remember what I want to talk about now. I wanted to like tell you guys what my talk would be, so that you'll know if you want to hang around for it or not. And then I was like, how do I even title these? Because it's just me mind spew, right? But I guess, okay, I'm hopeless. I'm sorry. I tried. The pedals, the dips. And I don't know, I thought I had so much more to talk about. Oh, where did I throw this thing? I was gonna show you guys and talk about different charging options, but I don't know. I'm not gonna need this now because it's not a big group. And I don't know, are you guys interested in that? I might not talk about it today, since I'm not using it today. I was going to use it and show you guys, but I guess that's not happening today. But let me know if you're interested in something like that, and what other topics you guys might be interested in. But all right, enough rambling. I'm going to get suited up and get going. So Justin, we are here. James is actually suited up and ready to ride. He was riding around. I mean, he is completely ready. So where are you?
Seriously, I think we're in an alternate universe where I'm on time and you're late. What the fuck?
All right.
Seriously, bro.
Wait. What were you talking about, Cardo?
Yeah, we're gonna connect the Cardo up. Let's connect.
Get in the frame.
We're gonna connect the Cardo up. Justin has one too. He's gonna connect the Cardo.
You guys can be on Cardo.
Yeah,
I'm not going to join you guys on Cardo.
You're not joining on Cardo? You're too special for that? Okay.
I'm listening to my music. I don't want to hear you guys bitching.
No, all right, fine. You can mute each other.
Well, it's not like I'm going to be in range of you guys.
Oh, fuck. The gay Jennifer, we were right first.
All right, so it is 12:08. Met here at 11. We're supposed to head out soon. James decides that he needs to check his tire pressure now. These two got brand new Cardos, and so they wanted to set it up. James said that technology loves him. Obviously it didn't, because the whole time he's saying,
I got it working.
you didn't get it working. I got it working.
I was next to you, that's why it worked.
So
aura alone is enough to fix electronics.
So I didn't even want to be on their Cardo, because I am going to be listening to my music, and I don't want to listen to them talk about birds the whole time. Because and for those of you that are not in on the thing, I was told that birds means penis or something like that. So yeah, I don't want to be in. Okay, I'm ready. So you guys go whenever. So yeah, I don't want to be on their Cardo, but they're not able to get their Cardo working. They've been working on it for oh God, I can't even melt, for the last hour. So finally, I turned on my Cardo, and got everyone paired up to me. And and then I'm like, okay, perfect, it's working. Now kick me out of the group because I don't want to be here. So they're like, no, then we're gonna mess it up. And so they went, I don't know, they pushed some more buttons, but I secretly went on there and I oh, now I know where I am. Rosedale Stevens, okay, I know where I am. But yeah, so I went ahead and left their Cardo group. I told, I don't like to be on Cardo with anyone if there's no reason to be, and it's not like I need to babysit these guys anyways, and I want my music to be undisturbed, and yeah, I like my privacy. So let's see. But anyways, I guess they have their whole drama of the Cardo going, but now it is working, so they should be happy. And I'm making a video, so I'm going to be talking to you guys. I don't want to be talking to them. And James is a talker. The problem with Cardo is big talkers and heavy breathers. Disturb my joyous musica. Alright, so I don't want this to be a super long video. I just had a few things I wanted to talk about without making it its own little video. I am on my EX30. We're doing a GMR ride, and oh, this is James in front of me. I was told James is slow. I'm like, why are we way back here? Alright, let's catch up to just, maybe that'll encourage James to go a little faster if everyone is up here. They are doing their own GMR ride, and they posted it as a fast GMR ride. So I took that as a challenge, and I showed up. Anyways, okay, what did I want to talk about? First thing I'm noticing right now is I am missing the Clark pedals, the EWorks pedals. I love those pedals, and my EX30 does not have those pedals on. I am missing them. I can definitely tell the difference after riding with the EWorks pedals on my Master for the whole race weekend thing, and now coming back to the EX30 with the regular pedals, the Atom G pedals, which I do love. But yeah, I am missing the EWorks pedals, so that's definitely saying something. I took those pedals to, well, I took the Master with those pedals on to Intro to Speed and running laps, and I was scraping a lot, which I was not happy about. I hate pedal scraping and pedal clipping and all that stuff, but there is some stuff I can do. I mean, I'm going to be pedal scraping more with them because they are longer, and I am also scraping the little metal fingerling. And so the good news is that when it scrapes on that plastic, it's actually quite smooth. That plastic almost just melts away, so that's not too big a deal at all. But when the metal did, it scraped away at first, and then it bit a little bit, just a little tad. So but yeah, I'm not too thrilled about that. But there are adjustments to be made in the app. You can adjust the what's going on is when you're leaning hard into a turn, the pedal kind of dips a little bit in turns, and so that can be adjusted in the app, and I've never actually played around with that, so I need to look into that. You can adjust angle, I guess, or the pedal dip angle. Where are these guys? I'm not even going fast. Seriously? Huh. Do you guys see them? Well, I guess we're going to go to our usual spot and do a quick circle lap around there to make sure that no one... Oh, there's Tristan. And no one is waiting for us at the usual spot. There's Justin. But, I love the set screw mod. I like the set screws better than the little black spikies that come with. And I think I've made it very clear that I love the set screw mod. So, but you know how the set screws were only on the front? I'd want them all around because I can tell the difference that there are set screws up front and that they are giving me more grip. Oh my gosh, it is chilly. And I can tell that I don't have them. Do I want to stay behind this car? And I do want them all the way around. So I guess that's the update on the EWorks pedals. Everyone else that have tried them seem to love them, and I think that the black spikes that come with, those are perfectly fine for everyone that, you know, not a racer sort of thing. And even if you are a racer, I mean, it's probably totally fine as well. But for me, sorry, there's smoke in the air. For me, I do think that I definitely want the set screw mod. I don't even see James. Is Justin gonna wait here for James?
He's
Oh my gosh! Why you hit me? I didn't do it.
Yeah, he's back there somewhere. He say, shut up. You know?
Oh my gosh.
I'm just... how do I stop this thing? How do I stop the music? Which button?
Wait, this one.
Which button is
the
it?
fat round one.
The fat round one?
Yeah.
Oh, you can press it?
Yeah, just press it down once and that stops. And then to get the music back, push this front button once.
Okay. Yeah, I remember pause and play at 2 different buttons.
Yeah.
He used like something bothering his feet. You have to pause it. All right, let's go by the Marty spot. Just circle real quick.
Okay.
And then if no one's there, we'll just keep going. Did you get things fixed up, James? No, let me move it.
You guys, look at his look at his seat. Look at the seat.
James is like what, 5'7"? That's like the height for like a 7-foot tall man. So cute, 9.5.
Oh, look at his flashlight mount.
And you know what? It's just a little bit big pushing there, and I'm not used to it.
Mm.
But it's kind of comfortable.
Kinda? It's
You know,
so
it's a little bit
wobbly.
though.
It's so wobbly. That looks sketchy.
You know, it does
Look at that.
It won't come off, but
It will come off with your weight on it, and if you start like pulling, it'll. Yeah.
we'll see.
You pull that thing right out.
Just keep the camera on.
Yes. I know, but I'm not going to be hanging out back there. Miss all the good stuff. Okay, where am I supposed to point this camera?
I was gonna.
What? What happened? Okay. God, it usually doesn't take me so long to start going at speed, but these guys. And I thought it was a fast ride. They said fast ride. Oh my goodness. Alright, here is Marty's spot of where I always park. Gonna make a quick loop around here. Let's see if anyone is here for us. Nope, nobody's here for us. It's just us three. We're working in the trees. That makes me want to look up in the trees and see if there are people hanging off of it like monkeys. Did you know that Curious George doesn't have a tail? So he can't hang from trees. One of those Mandela effect thingies. Alright. What the? Where is he? How do I mute someone?
I guess it's muting someone and also making sure that my conversation is not passing out.
I don't know. But if you wanna mute yourself so you're not hearing everybody, you just hold down that big round button.
Person hold it, okay.
And then you can't hear anybody
anymore.
anymore.
My microphone.
Huh?
How do I mute myself from everybody else?
I don't know. Well, it will do that too.
Okay.
If you hold that down, then you won't hear them and they can't hear you.
How long do I hold?
It'll make a weird do-do-do-do-do noise.
I heard two beeps.
You hold down the round barrel button until it goes do-do-do-do-do.
I was gonna badmouth James. He's gonna pretend he didn't hear me, so he could hear what I had to say. No, I was gonna say, I already found the first flaw of Cardo is that I can hear James asking me to stop and wait a lot.
Oh!
He keep telling me he's gotta stop for this or stop for that.
But he knows how to get to the lodge.
He does, I think.
Okay.
But never underestimate his ability to get lost. Is what I have
You can't get lost on this. There's one road.
I told you he's there. he can hear me.
Is he gonna go this slow the whole time?
I gotta learn how to mute myself so I can badmouth James.
Well, ask him if he's gonna go this slow the whole time. Say, Dawn wants to know.
Oh, he's driving. The problem is he's stopping.
Why? Oh God. Okay, I'll go up to him and ask him myself. What's going on? Why are you going so slow?
I felt like you see, it's all the way right up my fucking music there, Lloyd. I can't hear my music. I can't fucking music.
I think one of the things you told me is Cardo's supposed to speed up the ride, so we don't have to stop.
Yeah. All right, let's go. I'll turn on my music. So something that People like to say that I put out my arm to go faster. I am not really doing that for that. I can accelerate just fine without putting my arm out. I put out my arm. In fact, I think you'll see me usually accelerate without putting out my arm. And it isn't until later that I put out my arm like this. And it's because I am looking at my Garmin watch for my GPS speed. So, can you guys see that? So it's telling me my GPS speed. Okay, I think I've completely lost them again. Oh God. I have somewhere to be tonight, and I can't be, oh, okay, I'm pulling over. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna fall. God, this is one of those times I forget which, look. I'm scootering. Look.
Oh wow.
We gotta get him off the road. Come here. Whoa. He doesn't like my glove.
Ooh.
Well, I'm just trying to get you off the road, dude. Look at him. What is he doing? Well, you're gonna get squished, buddy. Here, get off the road.
Just toss it. Go toss it.
I don't. You mean like kick her?
Use your hand. Come on.
Well, I'm worried about the little hairs. Those little hairs will go into your pores, and they are dangerous.
That's why I asked you to do it.
All right, I'm going to use my camera to do it.
The back of your hand goes better. Use this part.
You're okay.
Not scratch anything.
Here.
It's too big.
Go on. Look at him try to hit me off.
Now I have to carry it.
It's too big?
Too big, it's in the way.
You could just hide it on the side. No one's going to get it.
Oh, will it be here when we come back?
Are we coming back down this way?
You could drive here pretty easily.
Yeah. All right, go on.
It's not that far. I mean, you gotta choose between carrying it or leaving it here and drive for it. Because you're gonna carry it for the next at least 50 to 70 miles. I mean, do you really want to do that?
It's not that heavy. I just want to tie it to the back of
we just need to tie it to the back of your backpack.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have an extra strap or a bungee?
No, it doesn't put the stupid thing.
Or tape?
The bungee.
Do you have some kind of rope?
I mean, it's only like 10-minute drive from where we parked. You better off leaving it here.
Yeah, just leave it here and come back in the car later and get it.
Put it like...
No one's gonna take that.
No one's gonna take that.
Last thing no one's gonna take it. Come back. Alright, fine. You're absolutely right. It's the right thing to do.
Wait, here.
I mean,
I can try and stuff it over here. Turn around.
Is there a bungee on there?
No. Oh shit, car. James, get off the road.
I don't see a way.
You don't have a bungee?
I have Velcro.
Oh.
It's not enough.
I was gonna no, it's so big, James.
I know.
Jeez.
That's what she said. Alright.
I usually carry a bungee.
All I have is a charger sync cable.
Okay, look at my backpack. Does it look like there's any way to strap it onto there?
No, I mean it's too much.
Okay. Carry it like a football. Or wait, why can't you just leave it stuck onto your wheel and just not use it?
It's in the way. When I carve, it's like all annoying.
Okay, can you stick it? Can you stick it on this part?
With a lunch, I can make it shorter. I can take it apart.
Okay, wait. Can you stick it on this part? It won't be in your way.
Interesting idea. That's a great idea.
There you go.
There goes my aerodynamics.
Okay.
I told you, riding with him is always. Riding with him, there's always something.
You're a fucking genius. love it.
You're welcome.
It's brilliant. I mean, it's annoying, but it's brilliant.
Oh my gosh. This is the most interesting ride ever.
Idea, right? For like bags on the wheel. Well, you ride with them once in a while. It's funny.
Oh God, why?
Well, you ride with them once in a while. It's funny.
Oh God, why?
I wonder what this does to my aerodynamics. It's the aerodynamics fault.
Oh God, why? Oh God, why?
I wonder what this does to my aerodynamics. It's the aerodynamics fault. The aerodynamics hit you with the part that's sticking up. Totally discard.
Oh my gosh! Come on, beep. There you go. Oh.
If I'm racing her, I'll be like, dude, one of you can just slow her down. But I need her to help pacing me, so I can like kind of push myself. So I need her healthy, okay?
Did you see him? Did you see him knock me down?
Don't get in my way, John.
You just might cheat away if you ride with her, okay?
All right. Oh my gosh, I'm laughing too much. I can't even ride. So, any pretense that this was going to be a nice, good training ride is all out the window. Oh, this wasn't a training ride anyways, because I'm making a video. Oh yeah, making a video. Very serious video talking about very important EUC topics. Hey look, a tarantula! Wait, where are they? Alright, so we talked about the EWorks pedals. They are excellent pedals. I love them. Love the set screws are way more grippy, but for any regular riding that you do, the black screws that they come with are excellent. Oh, there's a hat on the road. Anyone want a hat? The black screws are not removable. And the set screws don't come with, although I don't know what options Chris is going to offer for that, so you'll have to check with him about that. But if you can do that mod yourself, and I need to look into how to do that because I want to add more screws all around mine. Okay, so the EX30, I am riding it, Roger and I both are riding it with the new firmware, new something, the new test firmware. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, the new test firmware. And so far it's been great, but our data shows that I think he dipped at 83 or 84% PWM, and I was holding it at 79% PW, 79.5% PWM just fine, which put me at 61.5 miles an hour, something like that. So that seemed perfectly safe and fine and steady, stable, except that at the very tail end of that run, I all of a sudden had a whole flurry of beeps. So that's not how the beeps work. It's supposed to be when I hit 80%, then it's supposed to, you know, beep, 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 and then 85, beep, 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 and then it goes faster from there. But this was like just all of a sudden, out of the blue, at 79.5 PWM. Maybe it hit 80, but it just went beep, 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 like that, like a whole flurry of them. And so I immediately backed off. And this is in Roger's video, the last Sunday of the month ride video that he just put out. So you see me throw up my arms because, one, to notify people that I'm slowing down, and two, to get my weight back so in case it dips. But that's a weird beep behavior that it did. And my app says that I only hit 79.5% PWM, so that shouldn't have acted. But, and then I was like, okay, but maybe it did hit 80. But then if it did hit 80, why isn't it saying on the app that I hit 80? That's the whole point of reporting, accurate reporting. But maybe it's not doing accurate reporting. Right? But we give you this data, we share our experiences, and you draw your conclusions from it. So the conclusion that Roger and I have agreed to is that 80%, we probably won't exceed 80% PWM. 80% PWM seems to be safe, but any higher than that, maybe not so. And then, of course, you figure when Roger got his big dip, he was going uphill, and he was accelerating, and he was seated. So those are other factors. We know that if you gently sneak and feather it, you can squeeze some more PWM out of it without danger. So there is that possibility. You can probably get it up higher than 83-84% PWM. I forget what his was, so whatever he said his was. But that is, of course, kind of playing right on the line of danger, because and if you're not so good at recovering dips, then it is not recommended. And I have recovered dips before, many times. Roger is a freaking pro at it, but it is scary because it dips, and right then and there when it dips, it is basically going to drop you. And if you have the skills to yank it back up again, then you can potentially save it. But that's not a guarantee. And what if you're right on that edge, and then all of a sudden you hit a rock, or you hit a pothole, or a dip in the ground, like a bump and losing their balance or something like that, can lose 8 to 10% PWM right there. And an experienced rider, a really good experienced rider, can hit something unexpected and maybe only lose 5% or less PWM. So your skill and all that applies. But yeah, that is right on the edge of where sane people would probably usually choose not to go. Alright, so we talked about the EX30, we talked about the pedals. Oh, the other thing that I did was there was a Black Friday deal on the helmet quick release strap thingies. So what this is on your helmets, you know how we put the strap through the 2D rings and then come back out and then button the little button to keep the strap from flopping around? So that's the usual way to do it. If you have like a bicycle helmet or a horseback riding helmet, then there's usually quick release straps of some kind, a magnet or some kind of lock magnet or clip or something, a buckle, right, or something like that. Well, I have been a firm believer that you do not mess with the straps on a helmet, a safety helmet, especially a motorcycle helmet. because the straps themselves go through a whole testing procedure in their whole safety testing thing. And the straps go through that. The straps have to pass a certain safety level. And so you do not mess with it, because the biggest thing is that upon impact, that helmet that just doesn't come flying off, exposing your head. That renders everything useless. So the strap is a big deal. Well, having gone through all that, Marty and Roger do have this quick release thing. And it's just, you can buy this thing, it attaches right on. This one that I got is from, I don't know, I think it's called the helmet strap or something. It's in my shop. It's in my Amazon affiliate shop thing. You know, the link is in the description. So I think it is. I threw it in there, I thought. Because Roger pointed out to me, because I was having this argument with them about how it's not safe to modify the strap in any way. And that's coming from just a very strict safety guideline. But I was talking to them about it, and Roger pointed out that Shoei now actually sells their helmets with a quick release, and the quick release system that they use is now copied by this helmet store quick release thing, and they're selling this that can be put onto other helmets. So after a while, this Black Friday, I saw it was on sale, and I was like, okay, let's try it. I think I tried it for 1 or 2 rides, and today I took it off for this ride, and I didn't like it. And then I let James try it. I put it on his helmet, and he liked the idea of having a quick release that you can use with your gloves on is a great idea. But he didn't like it because it just felt like there was this huge metal buckle down here, which is true. It does feel like that right under your chin. So he didn't like that, so I took it back off of his. I don't like it for that, but I can deal with that. The other reason why I didn't like it is I'm still fiddly with it. The way you have to lift this buckle thing for it to release. It's like a ratchet. It's a ratcheting system. So you have to lift the handle thing and then pull it out at the same time. And I don't know. I'm fiddly enough with it that I'm like, that pretty much takes away all the advantage of having something supposedly quick release, because it's sure not that quick for me. I have been using the regular stock straps, D-ring stock strap system forever now, decades, and I am way faster with it, and it is fine. So I'm back to my original system. The other problem with it is that it adds length to the strap. So I am already tightening up my strap to where there's very little strap. There's hardly any excess strap. Okay, I'm using up all the strap because I have a small head, and this thing is adding a couple inches to the length, which makes it so that even though I have tightened it down all the way, my strap, the helmet is still too loose on me. It's okay. It's tight enough to where the casual rider would go, oh yeah, this is fine. But in reality, it is technically too loose. So that makes the other problem. The other problem was I bought 2 of them because I was going to get one. I got one for Dakota for her helmet because she hasn't learned how to do the D-ring thingy and stuff. So I figured this will be easy for her, and we only go real slow when we ride. But now I have to go even smaller for her, so this is going to be too big and bulky for her too. So it's not a good kids option if your helmet is already, if you're already setting your strap to the lower or lowest setting in terms of size. It's probably not a good option because it adds a couple inches to the overall length. All right. So I think that's all I really needed to talk about. There were some other things in my head, but I think I'll wrap it up for now because I'm realizing that as I'm talking, I'm not really riding, and I did want to ride today. So I'll turn this back on if there's anything else interesting that comes up. But otherwise, oh, let me do my outro now, just in case. But don't hold me to the outro, just in case. All right, so there you go. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. You have one ball sack?
One ball sack, that's fine.
Your ball sack is lopsided.
You've been here a long time? How long?
10 minutes.
No. Really?
I've been here a long time.
You don't count.
You're probably a minute and a half in front of me.
That's not terrible.
Probably 2 minutes behind.
It's not terrible, but is that the fastest you can go?
Give me 1 minute.
I try very hard to get him out of the range. That's my gauge how I am.
All right, let's go chase. Okay, James, if you're not going to be using the road, don't take that road. I don't know. My legs are burning. I did a Church of Speed last night and pushed. I need to do squats. I pushed until my thighs were burning, and I guess they haven't recovered from late last night till now. Was not enough time for my thighs to stop burning. Oh, I'm on the wrong guessing. Dang it, I need my speed. Okay, there we go. It's just that the app can lie, the wheel can lie, my Garmin doesn't lie to me. So I have one good base. Why did I feel those bumps? My tire pressure might be too low. I haven't checked it in a while. Let's get some footage of Justin. So Justin can use this if he would like. Back when I was on motorcycle and training, then I was one of the first to ride with a helmet cam. And back then, helmet cams was not a thing. I know, I'm aging myself. So those of you that have seen my TLC cable show, I was on the cable TV, the cable show, TLC. Anyways, they did a show on me, and they showed my whole system, which was basically a bullet cam with wires that would go down to my fanny pack on my side, and in the fanny pack was video recorder with tape, actual tape cassettes, and that was how I recorded. And I had that recording when I had that bad accident, which was what the TV show was about. And then I also used it at the track, where I would stay behind people and record them and show it back to them so that they can see what they're doing, how they're riding, because you feel like you're leaning off the bike so much, but your butt's not even off the seat, and no matter how much I tell you that, it's not going to be the same as if you watch a video and you see it for yourself and you go, oh yeah, my butt isn't even off the seat, I have a lot more ways to go, so yeah, video is just very helpful when you are learning. And you know what I like to do? I like to play a support role. Until we get to this part. This is the best part. My thighs are burning because this is a heavier wheel. I was on the master at intro to speed and I ran laps until my thighs burned, and then then I next day then I hop on the X30 and then it's like, okay, wait, you had plenty of rest and this will be easy, and my like right here my thigh is going, wait, this isn't easy. EX30 is heavier. I forget these details. But like here, it's like, I'm not going fast. I don't want to go fast, but it's about feeling the flow of it all, Oh, then for like sections like this, of course you go fast, but that's just because this section is boring. So you gotta go fast and get back to the fun section. I'm still looking for other tarantulas. I would have thought that it was too cold for tarantulas to be walking on the road. Or maybe that's why why was the tarantula walking across the road? To get to the other side where the sun was. You know what? Those two are so funny, and I'm boring. So I think I'll just end the video, and I'll turn it back on when they come back around, which will be when I stop at the lodge and get myself all settled and charging, because I'm sure they'll have funny things to say and funny stories to tell. All right, so we're here at the lodge.
Oh.
Oh, look
So I was trying to fix something that is not a cardo. I wasn't paying attention.
My cardo buddy, my new cardo buddy.
Yeah.
they
You
love
forced
each
me.
other.
You forced
Hey,
me.
can we tell everyone else you got a cardo now? He wouldn't let me tell anyone.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess I already installed it. I don't want to take it off.
That's what I was hoping you would say.
And the big seat made it all the way to the lodge. There's no fire. No fire. Oh my God. So what happened is I talked to them, and they got the wood. Do you see the wood? Hold on. I'll show you the wood. Look at all the wood. So they got the wood and everything. It's all ready, but there's a crack in the vent up there. It's cracked and broke, and so they can't run the fireplace. Sad. So she said that hopefully they'll get it fixed this week, and then we'll start having fire. Look at that huge fire. I love this fireplace. Anyways, we're gonna get some food. We're charging right now. I am testing my wheel, charging at 13.9 amps, and we'll see how that goes. James is being, I don't know. And he won't let Justin charge higher than 10 amps. Aww. Mm-hmm. He says, I'm not going to cover the warranty.
You just so I have to write or with them later.
So the weather is perfect. Well, it's a little cloudy, brisk. It is cold. It is very cold. Like the sharp cold that makes batteries go die. So my EX30 has been beeping like crazy, and my Insta360 battery died, and
I was a bar less than normal.
Is it that cold?
Going up here, I noticed that the
It's
battery
cold,
didn't
but
go as well in the cold.
I don't know, it's cold enough to affect the batteries. The batteries are doing weird things. My EX30 battery is doing weird things. Like it's not as strong as before.
Well, probably going faster, longer too today, right?
That's
true.
you didn't. I was at 114.
What was your average speed
Turn
going
to
up there? Like 45?
Turn to me.
She didn't wait for me today. She usually wait for me. She will go fast and slow
Hey,
down,
you didn't
fast
wait
and
for
slow
me,
down.
Justin.
She just went all the way.
Yeah, I didn't.
Justin didn't wait for me, and Dawn didn't wait for me, so I don't feel sorry for Justin.
I'm trying to keep him out of the cardo range for as long as I can.
I'm way out of cardo range.
That will be my motivation to keep going from now on. Is keeping James out of the cardo range.
So far, we've kicked a tarantula off the road, and James ran into me.
She meant that literally, by the way. She did kick the tarantula.
I was saving his life. I was saying, here, get off the road. You're going to get run over.
Yep. Yep. That's how she saved people's lives.
I saved his life. And then James crashed into me.
Barely, hardly.
James just hardly crashed into me.
This is hardly a crash. This is more like a parking accident.
No, it's called sabotage. He can't beat her, so he sabotages.
Dude, it wasn't a crash.
Totally
it was a
smashed
parking
into me,
accident.
knocked me to
You
the
have
ground.
it on video.
I have it on video where he knocked me to the ground. It was very rude. Very
Also,
rude.
you fell over extra easy on purpose to
No, I did.